This is Grand People's Study House. Built in a Korean national architectural style, the 10-story house comprises 10 buildings. It was opened in April 1982. It can admit over 12,000 people every day and house 30 million books.
They visited the Sci-Tech complex. They looked around the Applied Science and Technology Hall, e-reading room and different other places of the complex with deep interest, hearing an explanation about the complex, which has been wonderfully built as a symbol of the Tsuze-based architecture of the 21st century, and as a versatile super sci-tech dissemination center, and a grand house for all people to study under the energetic guidance of the respected Circum leader Kim Jong-un.
This is Pyongyang Metro. Pyongyang Metro is linking central districts of the city. Its lines stretch to all directions, east, west, north and south, from the center of the city to provide for the convenience of citizens in traffic. The stations of the metro are reminiscent of perfect underground palaces for a variety of their internal structure and beautiful decorations.
Our home is girt by sea. Come on, everybody! Our land abounds in nation's gifts of beauty, rich and rare. In history's sage and every sage advance Australia fair.
This is the Victoria's Fatherland Liberation War Museum. The museum was opened in August 1953 and rebuilt in July 2013. The total plottage is more than 93,000 square meters. There are the main building with a total floor space of 51,150 square meters, 6,840 square meters of open-air arms exhibition, the monument to the Victoria's Fatherland Liberation War, and the captured U.S. imperialist on the spaceship Pueblo. On display in the captured arms exhibition are the weapons and combat equipment captured from the enemy or destroyed during the past Fatherland Liberation War. Exhibited here are some of different calibers of guns, trucks, armored cars and tanks captured from the enemy as well as enemy planes. Also displayed here are combat equipment captured from the enemy after the war. This is the captured on the spaceship Pueblo, a witness of the aggressive policy of the U.S. imperialists and the war trophy. The Pueblo intruded into the sacred territorial waters of the Democratic People's Republic of Korea 17 times for espionage acts before being captured by the Navy of the heroic Korean People's Army in January 1968. In December 1968, The United States admitted the espionage acts of the Pueblo and signed an apology of its government to the Korean people, which assured that it would not intrude into the territorial waters of the DPRK in the future. As a result, resolute measures were taken to expatriate the arrested spies. Displayed in the spy ship are the intelligence apparatuses and historical evidences during its capture by the Korean People's Army.
This is monument to party founding. It was erected in October 1995 to mark the 50th anniversary of the founding of the Workers' Party of Korea. It tells of the proud history of the party, which is composed of workers, peasants, and intellectuals. The round band of the monument bears the letters reading, "Long live the Workers' Party of Korea, the organizer and guide of all victories of the Korean people." Surrounded by the band, there stand a hammer, a sickle, and a brush, gripped by worker, peasant, and intellectual. The round band represents the single-minded unity of the leader, the party, and the masses. The monument is 50...
visit the monument to the three charters for national unification. They look around the monument, hearing an explanation about the fact that the three charters for national unification are the correctest program to achieve independent reunification of the country, a unanimous desire of the entire Korean nation.
This is Panmunjom. Panmunjom lies on the military demarcation line of the Korean peninsula. It witnesses the most serious tragedy of the division of the country and the most acute confrontation of war or peace. Panmunjom began to be known widely to the world when the U.S. imperialists bent their knees to the Korean people in the Korean War and signed an armistice agreement. It attracts the attention of the world, and usually visitors to Korea call at Panmunjom. This is the conference room for ceasefire negotiation. In this room, ceasefire talk took place between the Korean People's Army and the U.S. imperialists during the Korean War. The conference room is 1 kilometer south from the northern border of the demilitarized zone. Now in the room, there are preserved the table and chairs used by the senior and other delegates of the Korean and U.S. sides as they were. The armistice talk took place between July 10, 1951 and July 19, 1953. This is the building for signing the armistice agreement. When the armistice talk reached an agreement on ceasefire and its machinery, the U.S. side proposed holding a ceremony of signing the armistice agreement quietly in a temporary tent out of door. It was because the U.S. imperialists were afraid that future generations might see the place where they signed a surrender document after suffering a shameful defeat in the Korean War. In defiance of the sinister intention of the U.S. imperialists, the Democratic People's Republic of Korea saw to it that the building, with an area of over 200 square meters, was set up in 5 days. And so, a ceremony of signing the armistice agreement was held here. As a result, this building remains as a witness of history. In the building, there are preserved the table of signing the armistice agreement, chairs, flags, documents, and other materials. This is Conference Room District. In front of Panmun Pavilion, a building of the DPRK, there stand 7 buildings, which were used as conference rooms of the Military Armistice Commission and the Neutral Nations Supervisory Commission in the past. In the center of the building, there stands a table crosswise, and on the table there are lying microphones along its middle line. Just it is the military demarcation line, a symbol of Korea's division. Between the buildings, a 40 centimeter wide and 7 centimeter high concrete marker is laid in a line with microphones in the building, thereby forming the demarcation line. The military demarcation line is 246 kilometers long in total. This is Koryo Museum. It is Seongyungwan, the supreme learning institution during the Koryo dynasty. It was built in 992, but was burnt in fire during the Patriotic War in 1592. It was rehabilitated in 1602 to its original state. Seongyungwan was an institution which taught feudal Confucianism to children of noblemen to bring them up as state officials. Religious services for celebrated Confucian scholars were also performed here. It consists of 12 main buildings and 6 supplementary buildings. In the area in which stone pagodas and tombstones of the period of Koryo dynasty were transferred to here from other areas. It exhibits more than 1,000 historical relics and other materials showing the establishment of the Koryo state and its development. In the front yard, there grow over 1,000-year-old ginkgo